sun is setting on us, and I must go. There is nothing left for me here.
Before you judge me, before you call me foolish, before you say I deserved it, listen, because I didn't just love him, I saved his life. My name is Zainab, and the day I met Charlie, he was lying on the road like a man already forgotten by the world. Rain was falling, cars were passing, people were looking, but nobody stopped. Some said, it's not our business. Others said, maybe he's a thief. But when I looked at him, I didn't see a thief. I saw a human being fighting for breath. His lips were pale, his body was cold, and something inside me refused to walk away. So I carried him. Yes, me, a small girl with nothing but fear and faith. I dragged him to the nearest clinic and begged the nurse.
But we traveled so far, Auntie. Is there nothing you can do? We don't have the money today. We cannot treat him without the deposit. It is the rule.
Please help him. I'll pay, I promise. They laughed. Madam, do you have money? I didn't. But I had my mother's gold earrings, the only thing she left for me before she died. So I sold them. And I paid. That night, he survived. When he woke up days later, he stared at me like I was an angel. He held my hand weakly and whispered, "Why, did you save me?" I smiled through tired eyes and said, "Because you were dying." From that day, he became my shadow. He called me his miracle, his answered prayer. He promised me the world. And slowly, I began to believe him. Months later, Charlie's life changed. A long-lost uncle found him, a rich man.
Ah, Charlie, welcome home. You look like a true businessman now.
Thank you, Uncle. It is an honor to be here.
A powerful man. Suddenly, Charlie had money, connections, a future. And I was happy, because I thought I was part of that
Zainab,
future.
will you marry me?
He brought a ring. Not expensive,
Yes, oh
but
yes.
beautiful. He knelt down and said, "Zainab, I will never forget what you did for me. I will marry you." I cried that night, because after suffering for so long, God had finally remembered me. But life has a way of turning promises into pain.
Hi Tunde, I miss you.
Hey, Zainab, look, I gotta go. Okay, I'll call you later.
As his money increased, his love reduced. The calls became shorter. The visits became rare. And the smiles, they started to feel forced. Then one day, he stopped coming completely. No explanation. No goodbye. Nothing. At first, I defended him. He must be busy. He will come back. But deep down, my heart already knew. One afternoon, I decided to surprise him. I dressed nicely, carried food, and went to his new house. The gate was tall. The compound was wide. The kind of house poor people only see in movies. I knocked. A security man opened. I smiled.
Who are you looking
Please,
for?
I'm here to see Charlie.
Charlie.
The man looked at me like I was mad. Charlie who?
Charlie.
I laughed awkwardly. Charlie, the owner of this house. The man's face changed. He stepped out and whispered, "Madam, you better leave before trouble finds you."
Madam, sorry, but you cannot pass.
I pushed past him,
Not touch
and
me.
that was when I heard it. Laughter. Inside. I followed the sound like my feet were no longer mine. And there he was. Charlie, wearing expensive clothes, gold wristwatch, a glass of wine in his hand. And beside him, a woman. Beautiful, rich-looking. Her nails were shining like diamonds. And her hand was resting on his chest like she owned his heartbeat. My body froze. The food flask slipped from my hand and hit the floor. The sound was loud. They both turned. Charlie's smile disappeared instantly. His eyes widened like he had seen a ghost. Zainab. I couldn't speak. My throat was burning. I finally forced out the words.
I saved your life. I did that for you.
What is this? He stood up slowly. He walked closer and hissed. Why are you here? That question was the slap. Not, how are you? Not, I missed you. Not even shame. Just, why are you here? Tears filled my eyes. I pointed at him, shaking. I saved your life. His face hardened. He leaned closer and said, "And I didn't ask you to." That was when the woman spoke. Cold voice, sharp eyes. "Who is she, Charlie?" He looked at her and laughed. "A nobody." Then he looked back at me and said, "Zainab, don't disgrace yourself. Leave."
It hurts, yes. But the pain reminds me that I am still here. And I am strong.
I felt my heart break so loudly inside me. I thought the whole room could hear it. I whispered, "You promised to marry me." He scoffed. "Look at you and look at her. I've moved on." That was when I realized something painful. Sometimes, people don't hate you. They just hate the version of themselves that needed you. I stood there shaking, tears falling. Then I said quietly, "Before you judge me, remember this. When you were dying and everyone walked away, I stayed."
The sun is setting on us, and I must go. There is nothing left for me here.
And one day, you will remember that the same hands you pushed away were the hands that saved you. I turned and walked out. The security man watched me with pity. But I didn't stop walking. Because that day, I didn't just lose a man. I lost the part of me that still believed kindness is always rewarded. And as I walked into the sun, I whispered to myself, if saving him was my mistake, then I pray God forgives me for having a good heart. 2 years later, Tunde lost everything. The same uncle who lifted him up died suddenly, and the family he trusted, they threw him out like trash. No money, no house, no friends. Even the woman he called his future disappeared overnight. Life became harder than the day I first found him on that road. One evening, I was closing my small shop when I heard a weak voice behind me. "Zainab." I turned, and there he was, thinner, broken, eyes full of regret, like a man who had finally met reality. He felt his knees. "I'm sorry, please. I have nowhere to go." Tears filled his eyes. "I remember everything now, everything you did for me." I looked at him quietly. No anger, no tears, just silence. Then I said softly,
Zainab,
"I never forgot."
You have to
He reached for my hand,
I know I
but I
messed up,
stepped back.
but I am begging
"Zainab,
you,
please.
please forgive me.
I need you." I shook my head slowly. "And when I needed you, where were you?" He couldn't speak, because this time, there was no lie left to tell. I took a deep breath and said, "I forgave you a long time ago, but I also learned my lesson." Then I walked past him, not out of pain, but out of peace.
Holding on to anger only hurts us. Forgiveness is the path to inner peace, allowing us to heal and move on.
Because sometimes, God doesn't punish people for you. He simply lets life teach them what you once tried to show them with love.